everyone! Welcome back to Space Engineers. Last time we were starting out the base here, so we've got things started. We've got some of the red ship from the crash scenario done up. We've also got some ores coming in. I did add a couple of mods, the furnace and extractor. I did put the small ship mega mod pack in, and the azimuth mega mod pack in. So that way we can have ore detectors that can tell us way over there's magnesium on that other asteroid 4 kilometers away. Alright, and with us here again today is Yuki. You want to say hi?
Yo!
So, now we're going to try... I set up a projector last time. I'm trying to get the list to show up for my blueprints. But unfortunately, they're not showing up. Only my personal ones that are not very good anyway. Okay, so yeah. Until I get that figured out, or at least until I can get it to actually load up, this is the drilling we've done so far. So yeah, you probably tell it looks a little weird, but that's because of the drill and fill system. Oh yeah, we're getting some uranium now. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of power, at least for a while. Alright, so today what I'm gonna set up is the Izzy auto crafting. I've already got the Izzy program running. So now I gotta get the auto crafting going, which a lot of people don't know how to do yet. So, let me get that. Alright, so LCDs. I'm going to do this LCD here. Okay, we center click. We should be able to get, oh, hang on. Yeah, alright. Some of the stuff out for the LCDs. So I'm going to just make up a very quick, easy little setup here. 3 little screens. Alright, so I need to go in here. I'm going to go to production, and I'm going to type in the LCDs. I want 3 LCDs. 1, 2, and 3.
One's a full screen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already ready to go. I've just got to get these 2 done so I can set up the auto crafting. While I'm waiting for these screens to go, I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to change this out for auto crafting. True or false when it comes to the auto disassemble to keep certain things in stock. So we need computers. Let's see what we got processing here. Okay. Computers. Here's some computers. Alright, so you got the computers going. So from here, you gotta type in auto crafting. This is gonna be the first screen. Boom, auto crafting 1. Give it a second. Alright, there's auto crafting 1. Auto crafting 2. And this one will be auto crafting 3. Got to make sure to put the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to tell it that we want 100 computers at all times, and that we want 100 of those. We do want about 1,000 construction components. We can keep roughly 50 detector components for now. And we're going to do this. I want 1,000 girders. Hydrogen bottles, I want at least 5 on hand at all times. Interior plate, we're going to start with 1,000. Large steel tubes, we're going to start with 500. Medical components, I usually start with around 10. That keeps a little bit of a backlog. Oxygen bottles, we are also going to do 5 in stock. Okay, so power cells, we want at least 500 in stock. Reactor components, we want to bump that way down. I'm going to have it disassemble it down to about 500. No, wait, I have that ore thing, so I'm going to bump this up to 2,000 just to, so it doesn't disassemble them all.
You want to disassemble the ore thing, or?
It'll disassemble certain components and get back into the ingot forms.
Oh,
Steel plates,
okay.
you can never have enough steel plates, so I usually start that one pretty large in the numbers. So I want to keep this at about 100 for those. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is it's going to tick over in just a second. There it goes. Alright, so I'm going to change the text size, make it a little bit bigger. Just going to force it into the second screen and third screen. So, easy to see, this is what we've got in our system on the left side in our system, and the right side is what we want to have in our system. So it's going to go through, it's going to disassemble certain things, it's going to assemble others. It's going to put this to where everything is going to be that way automatically, no fuss, no muss, no have to do anything else. Quite simple. So we got to let this do its thing. And when it's done doing its thing, I can go through and actually set it up to where it'll be able to assemble everything else that I have in the mod list, all the components and everything. And I can keep certain amount of everything in stock at all times. Quite simple, really easy to set up. I know I did it pretty fast, so if you have any questions, go ahead and put it down and I can do it. Or link to a video that they do it a little bit slower than the way I did it. So, what do you think, Yuki?
My brain exploded.
Your brain exploded, okay.
Yes.
I guess that's just the way it's gonna be then, huh? Alright. This here should be being disassembled slowly
Nope.
because we only have the one build system. Which means I'm probably gonna go ahead and make a couple more build
went over there
systems.
and grinded some more.
So let me 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's so thin it could be a wall. That'd be useful. I'm helping it. Yay! I think.
Okay.
Use our build repair
There, yeah, build and repair systems. As you see, the nanite little things are actually starting to go and grab components off the ship now.
system. It looks the same.
It's going to start at the very far end, as far away as it can reach. If you come out here to where I'm at, you'll see this entire back right section of the ship is starting to be taken down. See the huge hole here? See it?
I saw that.
Alright. They start with the furthest away first and then come back in towards it. So, by doing that, it's just going to... Eventually, it will be completely taken down.
Alrighty then.
Alright, so we've got it easy going, so now I need automatic LCDs, which are super simple. If you're just doing a basic thing like I usually do, these LCDs are going to be extremely useful for you. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, so power, hydrogen, oxygen, and inventory, 4, 5. Alright. That's not where I wanted you. Alright, we're gonna do...
That is bright as heck. Holy camole.
Alright. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go into each of these names, and I'm going to open bracket, open square bracket, LCD in capitals with the closed bracket, for all of these things here, which will give me the ability to modify what goes on them. Okay, now I'm going to put the program in the block here. Okay, browse scripts. Let's see, auto LCDs 2. Alright, click OK. Alright, so they're going to boot up and they're going to ask me to do something. You see them booting up? Okay, so what I got to do is go into the custom data, and this one here I'm going to say tanks oxygen. Hydrogen. I'm not sure if it was tanks or tank. Hold on. We'll find out here in a second. And there we go. We have our oxygen and hydrogen, how much we have between the two bottles, which are both full, which is great. Alright, so here I'm going to go into custom data. I'm going to type in inventory. I'm going to put the little bracket there. I want this one to be ingot. I want this to display the ingots that I have. Alright, let me turn this down a little bit. Alright, that's the ingots that I have. Over here, I'm going to do the same thing, except for this one is going. Yes, I heard that. I'm going to do this one as ore. Okay. And there's the ores that I have. Alright. Over here, and this one here, is very simple. Just type in power. It'll give a summary of the reactor, solar panels, batteries, the input, output, everything. Boom, done. Oh, I hit J, that was wrong. Inventory. And then I'm going to components. This one is going to show me the components, complete list, I hope. Come on. Show me the money, come on. Okay, let's see. That one is not going to work that way, which is fine. I really don't need this one because I do have these here, which tells me what I've gotten there anyway. Boom. So there's basically what we got. How does this look so far, Yuki?
I'm guessing battery store almost max is a good thing, right?
Yes, the batteries are almost fully charged. They're at 88.2%, that's all. I think we got 4 or 5 batteries. The solar panels are bringing in 9.9 kilowatts, and the reactor is 15 megawatts, which is way over. We're producing more power than we need currently, and that's with everything going on.
How the heck did we have 0 stone? I thought we were picking up a whole bunch.
The furnace and extractor, they take the stone and gravel and they grind it down into different ingots, small amounts of the other ingots. Like right now, we have 143 ice total. So we need more stone or we need ice. And okay, so that drilling is done, so I need to set up the drill a little bit differently now. I'm going to set the drill because I like how far forward it is. I need to bring up the area height to, I'm going to do about 50 for the area height, which is going to bring it up both on the top and bottom. So the top, we should get the entire top section there easily, and majority of this bottom section to probably about around here-ish. So it's going to be everything in front of the drill is going to be just start digging out. You see where they're digging? So nice and simple. We'll still be able to be attached really well. Alright. So once this is done, disassembling and assembling and putting everything exactly how I want it, I'll be able to go through and do a couple other things that'll allow me to have more of the components on the list so I can keep them in stock. I only have the one assembler, so it's going to take a little bit of time.
Okie dokie.
but did I intimidate you a little bit?
Nah.
You sure? You said your brain was frying, so.
It's all good.
Alright,
If I got
that's good.
questions, I'd bug you about it.
Yeah, well, I have a very basic setup going on here. It's super basic, just start of the survival series thing. So, I've been playing for quite a while in this game, so things like this are just super fast. Most of the time I don't even think about it anymore because it's simple stuff that I know how to do. I mean, I preferred Tim's when it worked, but Izzy works pretty well. It took me a little while to get the hang of Izzy at first. And I only use Izzy for the basic assembling, disassembling, and storage sorting. I don't really get into all the other stuff.
I'm telling you, these would be awesome walls.
Which one?
These screens, turn them into walls. Be perfect.
Yeah. Well, you can make thinner walls, it's just a little bit different. So, anyway, so yeah, now we have oxygen and hydrogen, so boom, we can just fill it up there, we're good to go. We have quite a bit in here actually, so I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. Okay. Now, I could have done different LCDs for this because, you know, it is technically a flat thing. I could have done a couple other monitors, different screens, you know what I mean? Okay. Which I think I might, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to change this one out for a different type of monitor setup because I think it would look better. Problem is getting it to where it's not going to be like a floating set, you know what I mean?
It doesn't auto attach?
No, I have to attach it a certain way, and they're very small. You know, so. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it works just fine. So with these, I can actually do a little bit different, a better setup, I think, personally. I'm going to bring this all the way like that, change the color. There, look, oxygen. Yuki?
Yeah, boo!
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to change this to a different spot because I really want to put the hydrogen next to it. Look, do you see it?
Give me a second. My energy thingy just yelled at me. Cool, yellow.
There we go. There. So now, easy, quick display, there's hydrogen and oxygen.
Nice. You can't have that one big panel in that one spot with the hydrogen up on the cargo thingy?
mean,
if that made any sense on my mouth.
we could use bigger displays, but I like the way these look. I mean, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. I just like the fact that it's a single screen for hydrogen, a single screen for oxygen. It
No.
shows.
I mean, the hydrogen stays right where it is, but this big thing right here, would it not
No,
allow
because
it?
this here, this little screen, takes up the entire block right here.
That's stupid.
I know. Space engineer's logic.
Okay.
So now we do know what ores we have, what ingots we have, how much power we've got, and this is almost ready for me to go through and do what I need to do.
Okay.
So this is disassembling a lot of stuff right now, and once it gets it disassembled down to where I want it to be at, it'll start producing things, and then I can go through and actually tell it to produce certain items. Or if I really want to go that route and get it done quicker, I can put in another assembler, change its name, and only allow it to do what I tell it to do. Which I have to go over here to this for that. So I have to get the code out of here. Auto crafting. There's what I'm looking for. Control C that.
So I take it this thing's going to be digging downwards first before it digs upwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we do not have computers yet, which is not a good thing. Alright. Is there anything left over here that has computers in it?
There's the reactor. That's all I know.
And it has computers I need. Alright. In here, in the name, I'm going to be placing this. Make it manual. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this thing's gonna start popping up with a bunch of new stuff here very soon.
Okay, why is it not taking these pieces?
Our storage is full. Alright, there we go. Now it's showing up with all the different stuff. I just taught the system. That's all the different stuff.
My inventory is full and I was going to dump it in the
Alright.
cargo.
need is cargo containers.
Do we not have a thingy for big cargo?
I don't want to put a big one in yet. We will very soon. It's just not yet because we haven't gotten a space set out for it yet.
So we're sticking with small or medium cargo?
The small ones for right now. I've got a whole bunch more that have just been built, so should allow you to put things away now.
It out.
So just hold down the Alt, center click without actually going into the inventory. Just look at it when it highlights yellow. Just Alt, center click, it'll put everything in there. Oh my gosh. I got quite a bit of stuff. Yeah.
No, I get the same response.
I need to turn this drill off for now. Okay. Alright, so...
It's drilling faster than it can use pieces?
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's get a... We're gonna have to do it a little sooner than I was anticipating for large cargo containers. Because it's not where I wanted them at all. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do what we gotta do at this point.
Aren't those little cargos blocking part of the solar panels?
Oh, no.
Matter?
Not really. I mean, yeah, they are, but the blocks themselves under here are blocking it more. This is just a temporary setup. I still got to set up the solar alignment script and everything, so there's a lot of work yet to do. A lot of stuff that you're not going to understand. At least not at first.
3 centuries later. What? Yeah.
Yeah, we've got over 3 million iron ingots right now.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put... Okay, so this here, I want 100 of these. So sorry if I get quiet for a second. I got steel plates. I'm going to add a couple zeros to. So basically we're going to have around 500,000 steel plates in the system.
That's quite a bit. Energy. Or not really in space engineer terms.
Space engineers terms, you need several million steel plates, but 500,000 to begin with is going to be a very good start.
Okay.
Small steel tubes, production, magnesium powder is the issue, but I need some small steel tubes done up right away.
Wow, that screen on the right looks like it's glitching out.
It's not, it's everything's welding up right now.
Oh, okay.
So, small steel tubes, I'm gonna bump that to 1,000. That's the easy auto crafting. Super quick, super simple, really easy to set up, and it's just everything's going.
Kill the craziness! That probably sounded a bit quieter than normal on that part.
So, let's see, do we have any stone? No, we do not. I need to turn the drill on so we can get a little magnesium powder. Oh my goodness. And with that silly little tone in the background, that would mean that our time for recording is up. Well, I'm Bannock, this is Yuki, and this is the start of Space Engineers. Yes, we are using some mods. No, yeah, they're okay. But anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Bye.
Ciao.
Oh, and don't forget, Halloween's a coming.
Yay, Halloween!